Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge 3.2 preview playthrough as Zsinj's Empire. The Zsinj's Empire doesn't work very well. In the last episode, we started construction of the Vengeance SSD, and we also unlocked the House of Tag as our next political legitimacy unlock thing. So we're going to get him building now, or them building, which will give us a unique Tag battlecruiser. So we'll be able to lead some fleets with that. But, we do need some resources, some parts in particular. So we'll get parts there, get parts there, and we'll get parts there. Try to stay pretty far ahead on that. And where do we want to combine some of these fleets? We do need some extra stuff in this fleet. Maybe we'll put Tag over there. But first, we do need... we need something that can give us some bombing runs. So Ulrich, get him in there. We can build the Tag battlecruiser as well. So... we can build another one if we want, but this should be able to give us a bombing run unless the bombing run type just wasn't coded in yet, so that'll be a good one to have over there. And that'll also mean that we can hit some of the planets that I was afraid of not being able to take out yet. So that's a win-win-win-win-win. Just winning all around. And let's scout out Roche again. You know what? I am going to just go for it. Where is this guy? I'm going to just rebuild everything there. Once we have the resources back up, which we will after this week. Once we come up out of that, yep. Oh. Okay.
Let's move out. Right away.
No. Alright, it's only the VSDs. We should still have the Golan 1 in the shipyard. So I'm going to try to hold this off.
Enemy forces ahead.
Even though they killed the Golan 2, it only gets rid of these once we've got... another shipyard built, or another station built, rather. It's still a light duel.
Ready for action. Moving out.
The Golan 1 can't kill an ISD on its own, but if we can take out all the VSDs with hypervelocity gunshots, then maybe get one. No, this is all very wishful thinking. Never mind. It's not happening. Yeah, that's going to be the full ISD, and it's all over. I mean, I was going to lose these anyways, so if I can use them to put any damage in, then it's nice. Even though they're all going to die anyways. Alright. Let's just do it.
Ready for action.
Kill that. Maybe the next one I will use on the ISD. You have enough Corvettes to kill the VSD-1's incoming projectiles. We can kill the DPS on the ISD with some HV gun damage. That did hit the two main hard points. Or two of the main octuple turbo lasers. We're through the shields almost.
Reporting.
And they haven't been able to kill the...
Heading out. Station ready.
the shields on our Golan yet.
Orbital command available. Station ready. Commander. Ready to fire. Ready. Commander, they're hitting us. At your command.
Like, it's definitely a little bit of wishful thinking, but
Let's move out. Fire on those lasers. Target those
a little
lasers.
bit.
Orders, sir. Fire on those lasers. Decoding transmission.
Yeah, especially if there's no weapons on that side.
Ready for action.
Falling out of formation.
Target those lasers.
Draw their fire.
Ready for action.
Formation.
Well,
Ready to fire.
honestly, went better than I hoped. Better than I expected.
Fire on those lasers.
Well, the ISD intercepted all of
Target
it.
those lasers. Eliminating target. Fire on those lasers. Attack command station. At your command. Form up. Receiving message.
See how it does with
Command available.
Waiting orders.
shipyard in there. No engines on that, no engines on that. They're gonna come for the shipyard next. We get another HV gun shot in.
Let's go.
At your command. Intercepting.
May as well use it on the ISD.
Receiving message. Space station damaged.
Be able to hit both of those VSDs. Let's use the ISD. Alright. Then we have a fleet coming in to just murder it all afterwards, so... Maybe they'll send in the ground units. I don't think they will. Unless they were already in progress, they're not going to send them after this fleet gets here. We will have to leave this fleet here for a little bit. Till we have the station built up a bit more. But we can move the other fleet up from Contra, whichever planet that is.
Let's go. Moving to board. Coming him out. Awaiting orders. Attacking target.
We are victorious.
We lost what? A couple assassins, the ISD, and a VSD in the attack. Which they didn't lose too much more overall, like 3 or 4 ISDs, so
Reporting.
Moving
throw
out.
you over there,
Standing by.
get the defenses building back up.
Building started. Building started.
Did Tag make it? He did.
Star Destroyer ready.
So let's go and get him over there. Get him over the head.
Tactical battle imminent.
And once we have the Vengeance, I might use that on the New
There they
Republic.
are. Platinum.
They have a considerable amount of units. They're still at like 14 or 15%. Alright. Tag.
Order confirmed.
Moving to
Abe.
Carrick en route. Location confirmed.
Underway.
I confirm.
I haven't used the tag too much.
Moving to sector.
Moving into the
So it's nice getting the opportunity to use some of the units that
Carrick
I
en route. Let's go.
don't see too often.
This way. Location confirmed.
Weapons charged.
Connie and Racecar.
awaiting your command.
We are, in fact, building an SSD.
Weapons online. Attack that target. Who stands in my way?
Reporting. Concentrating fire. Order confirmed.
Weapons charged.
Alright, I'm gonna move him forward with
Reporting.
some of the assassins and the healing.
I have them now. Don't disappoint me. You won't like what happens. Blast them out.
Reporting in.
Locking on. Please, your transmission garbled. Repeat.
Roger that. The lasers are our target.
Oh, heal it. Heal that one.
Reporting.
Okay, it's dead. It's over. Uninstalling and restarting. This is based on the Marvel comics, yeah. We're getting to the point where we're running out of weird background stuff to throw in, so...
Take out the iron cannons. Attacking. Targeting.
Zsinj news.
it's going to be a problem in a few years when we've done another 2,000 units. I was adding them up today to work on the release video, and it's something like 112 new units for the Imperial factions in, or no, not just for the Imperial faction. It's over 100 units for 3.2, not including the stuff we did for like Fall of the Republic and the 0.2 updates as well. Hey, it's Vengeance.
Reporting.
At once.
Construction complete.
So,
Building under
that,
construction.
build that. May as well also get the trade port there. How are we looking on Vengeance at 100%? No damage to it yet. We have 23%. They have 23% as well. We only have 13 planets. We have twice as many planets. Which mod is this? Is Thrawn's Revenge, the upcoming release. Maybe got really lucky and unlocked another legitimacy group? No? Okay, so let's get the Bounty Hunter hero, and then we'll also get
Researching.
both other levels of pirates. We'll just get as much of that as we can.
Research complete.
We got Reginald Barkbone, one of the classics. You're gonna go into Tiber's fleet to replace that
Complete.
that last one. And we've got Big Jack Targrim Wazer. You're gonna go into this fleet.
course, sir.
I'm ready for the hunt.
We got Dengar.
Researching.
We got one more minor hero to get this way. I'm actually gonna put him into this ground force because we haven't really been using Tiber on ground. Which one is this? We got
Construction
Karabani,
complete.
Interdictor, which I think we want in here as well. I'm not going to be using it at first that much because the independents aren't going to retreat anyways. Still.
Building started.
Alright, I'm not going to scout out this first one. I'm just going to go for Hast.
Construction.
It has to be this way.
Yes, my lord.
Just for the
Constructing unit.
fun factor of it.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, Voon Moss is here. I guess we must have fought the New Republic before already, because we did kill Akbar, I think.
The enemy is approaching.
Choose
Hey,
your
Boone.
reinforcements.
I got bad news for you.
All ahead full.
The raid fleet has bad news for
Yes,
me.
Commander.
Get over
Keep
there.
going.
Superstar destroyer ready.
He's all alone here.
Heading to destination.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Frigate en route. Destination confirmed. Frigate moving out. Moving to
I'm gonna bring these guys over with some fleet tender support. Hit the goal in.
Superstar destroyer ready.
Well, Paul...
Firing.
Maybe go for the shipyard first. You guys can go for Voon. And then we'll go for the main station after that. It's actually a lot of the smaller corvettes over here too. So I'll move the ISD up a little bit. Give some support on that.
reporting in.
And you are gonna hit the
All
Empress.
sections at your command, my lord.
I would like to kill all the little CR-90s if we can.
We've got them on scopes. Reporting in.
The VSD
Targeting at maximum.
and the Vengeance, along with the ISD, should be able to kill Vun Masa. I don't want to use the Aggressor on it because it's not going to be the best use of its weapons right now.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Mostly killed the shipyard.
On station. We are ready. Frigate moving out. Your command.
Alright.
Heading out.
Start angling in to go for the goal in.
Ready for duty. Commander.
All sections at your command, my lord.
We're at half shields on our SSD.
Engaging.
We might end up taking some persistent damage on this.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
Reporting in. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Commander, they're hitting us.
I think we do need to
Ready.
Where'd he go?
keep that ISD there.
Coming about. Roger that.
Otherwise, it's going to be too at risk from the
Out of formation.
goal in. We're going to lose a couple of the Vengeances.
Frequency open. We await fleet orders.
Form up. Fire.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Draw their fire.
We're on our duty station.
I think we are going to lose both of them. Both dead.
Those torpedo
Alright.
launchers must be destroyed.
Back off then.
Attack formation. Destroyer, dear. Attack.
The way I was originally planning was to just go after the station first. At which point we would have been through the shields and killing those weapons and we could have taken up the goal, but I
Star Destroyer ready.
saw the opportunity to hit the shipyard and went for it.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Sir, I've got him.
A request is saying, Loot Relic hero for the New Republic. It's cool, but how did they get a Loot Relic in the first place? I mean, a lot of them were just left over from the Clone Wars, and Rebel Alliance got their hands on at least one. I'm not sure the specifics for that one, but
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the
it
enemy.
was a thing they had at least a couple of.
I copy.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Awaiting order. Open fire.
This is a pretty big raid fleet.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Contact is garbled. Please repeat.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Attack that target.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
Getting a lock. Intercepting. Yes, Commander. Fallout. Awaiting. Eliminating target.
We do that sometimes as well. Just
The lasers are
make them up.
All sections at your command, my lord.
awaiting your orders. I copy.
But the premise
Destination
is
confirmed.
valid.
Awaiting your command.
Message received.
Your command. Fire at will.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Alright, the shields are down on this. They still got most of their garrison units. We're losing some hard points on this too.
Formation. Taking fire. Roger that. Get behind them. Attacking.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get that over to the goal end.
All sections at your command, my lord. Engaging the enemy.
We should have all the weapons on this arc, this firing arc towards our main fleet, pretty much dead. And it's gonna take the raid fleet a while to get around the
Locking on.
outside there.
Super Star Destroyer ready. At once.
Shouldn't be a problem.
All batteries commence
Like,
firing.
we should be able to regroup by the time they're done.
Let's move out.
But I want to start getting the ISD on that side.
Copy. Where'd he go?
All sections at your command, my lord.
Let's make sure we have as much of this area
Engaging the enemy.
handled as well.
Cruiser reporting.
Get in there.
The lasers are
Get
on
in
target.
there.
Let's go.
Super Star Destroyer
Star
ready.
Destroyer standing by.
All sections at your
And
command.
maybe they'll retreat, maybe they won't.
Position.
Star Destroyer
Super Star
reporting in.
Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
Nowhere to run.
Yikes.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, that ISD's down.
Online. The iron cannons are on fire for maximum Affirm effect.
Awaiting orders. Moving to destination.
Ready for battle.
All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Awaiting your orders. Weapons ready.
Retransmit
What are your orders?
Over there.
Awaiting your command.
Gonna be coming around in a second.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
We're definitely in
Weapons primed.
Falling out of formation.
persistent damage range for the
Awaiting orders.
vengeance.
I've got him. Attack that target. Commander. Sir, our target priority is
Super
Get over
Star
there.
Destroyer ready.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. The lasers are our
All
target.
sections at your command, my lord.
draw their fire.
Reporting in. Firing. Shoot him down!
Super Star Destroyer ready. Yes, my lord.
Start turning that direction. There's a lot of New Republic fighters and anti-fighter that are still around. They might decide to retreat.
All sections at your command, my lord.
On station. We are ready.
If they do, then that would be nice.
Command.
Like once the station's down.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Alright, here we go. Now we'll turn our attention to the shipyard, or to the raid fleet, not shipyard.
Weapons
All
online. We're
sections at
awaiting
your
orders.
command, my lord.
Okay, they're leaving.
This way.
Not the cleanest first battle for our vengeance, but we can fix it. Just a little bit scuffed up on the paint there. It's fine. It's fine. And hast. Yeah, we can take that. All right, let's replace some of the units that we just lost there.
Unit in production.
Check out Emmer. All right, and it's perfectly fine now. Only cost us 1,900 credits. Okay. That'll be pretty easy to take on the ground. They have a decent space force, though. I don't know what they have on the ground on Hast, which is why I'm waiting on the invasion.
Cruiser reporting.
What's the integration metric? I think it is still 3. Yeah, 3 planets. 'Cause this tooltip does dynamically change based on the map, so if it's different on a map, it'll tell you. You don't have to guess. And we'll get one more, so we can see the entire New Republic right now. So tell us what the 13% forces are. Oh, I thought they had only 6 makes sense. Yeah, because they had Chandrilla over there.
Invasion commencing.
Alright, that'll be super easy then.
Roger that. Advancing.
Alright, we want an IDT. Let's just get 2 IDT so we can fly even more of them in. And we'll get what I think is a sensor up there.
Awaiting orders.
Go! Run!
Copy. Squad, move out.
Get here as quickly as we can.
The
Yeah, there's
enemy
a
has been
sensor.
spotted. I copy.
We want this, we want field bases, we want everything.
Reporting.
Go over there.
Secured and abandoned sensor array.
Over there.
Yes, Commander.
Go up there. Turbo lasers, raptors. More raptors. Things to support the raptors. Did I mention I want raptors? and that I also want some raptors. I'm gonna shake it up a bit, get some raptors and some raptors on it. Let's actually fill these as much as we can, and then
Copy. Advance. We'll check it out. Forward.
hit the base that way.
We've lost the abandoned
Someone get in. There you go.
Reporting in.
Having the Sea Ruby be in Zsinj's from the ground up when we set them all up again, just for the whole Raptor versus Raptor dynamic, is something that I'm heavily in favor of. Like, we do want to make sure we have as much faction variety in the maps as we can get. But there's also the option or potential of making them randomly choose, like populate the other planets randomly that way as well. Which I think could be fun, because it also means that we don't have to update them every time we add a new faction then to add them into other things. Just like set up the new ground force, or set up the new spawning forces for wherever the new faction is, and then you have the chance of fighting any faction as any faction. Otherwise, how are you going to get the Chiss versus Huts versus CSA that we all know and want? That is 1/6 of the New Republic. Wait a minute. What do you still have? They must have snuck an infantry company by or something.
Planetary control achieved.
So hopefully it gives me that road droid. I doubled it up. Yes, thank you. Bonamon Calamari. Ooh. Okay.
Beginning construction.
Osis. That's actually gonna finish upgrading. We do still need to get
Tactical battle imminent.
okay. Hi, Drayson. Gonna be doable. I forget what we do need to get a.
Enemy unit
I got
sighted.
distracted. Another defensive platform on Findar? Is that what I was gonna... I don't know. Alright, start moving. CADB. I should probably actually kill Drayson first.
This is the captain.
Oh, we don't have a secondary defense on this one.
Breaking comm silence.
Thank you for subscribing, Captain Kidd.
Reinforcements.
Appreciate it.
Nebulon B frigate here. Decoding transmission.
Yeah, we want to get him so we can get rid of the buff.
Hypervelocity gun available.
Because what's Drayson's tier? Oh, it's only tier 4, but still. Still considerable. We should be able to hit that in 2.
Weapons Weapons online. Weapons charged.
Shame we don't have the second second goal in. Don't disappear. No hiding. Oh, well. I think at tier 4 it's a slight bonus to all the categories. Tier 5 is just like a 5% bonus to 1. It's still helpful. Now no one gets a bonus. Hope you're happy. The fancy... Okay, this is the New Republic unit for point 2. New Republic doesn't get much, but it gets an H-Wing. So a nice heavy bomber. Come with the bomber read. You're welcome. Everyone thank Kylo Ren. There's like 5 or 6 other New Republic units that got finished. It's just they're not going to be in point 2. With a lot of them, like the New Republic has something almost everywhere already. So when adding any new units, we need to basically add them by having them swap in for something at some point. Which means like planning more stuff either around research and mechanics, and especially if we need to, especially if we need to redo it one release later, when there's going to be more focus on setting up that kind of stuff for the New Republic. It just made more sense to wait on it. Because there's a ton of stuff that they'll be able to get with like Galactic Alliance, even just some other dedicated New Republic, either Long War stuff or earlier stuff that we just haven't gotten to yet. So like the main character faction, so there's a lot that they get over time. It usually is less enjoyable for people when they get a new unit for a release and then it gets significantly restricted at a release later. So rather than doing it that way, we just do it the other way.
Captain here. Bearing set. At your command. Eliminating target.
Hypervelocity guns now.
Your orders, sir? Our lasers have been destroyed. Reading you. We've lost the missile launcher.
Come back into the one's firing arc, please.
Over there. Armed and ready.
Don't want to be here all day. Hypervelocity gun will kill that. Golans can kill the MC-80. Here we go. I appreciate the effort, New Republic. You needed to get an attack in, you did. We've now killed 3 of their command staff. So they got a bunch more to go. This is when we get to the really obscure ones. Or the slightly obscure ones. Okay, we do need the secondary defense there. And I'm going to keep the construction same. I'm going to throw some other defenses in. Maybe we should focus on the New Republic first. But I will save, and then we'll go into 1 or 2 more independents. Like, we could take out Mon Calamari right now. As soon as we do that, we're basically just telling the Empire we want to fight them. But we'll be able to go into the Empire from pretty much every direction once we have the New Republic's territory. Where's Ession? Ession is the planet we just fought at. It is in the northeast, in like corporate sector territory. So it is this one.
Construction complete.
So we'll want at least course in. Yeah. The news event stay there
Construction complete.
until the 10 seconds is up. Or 15. 10?
Construction
One of them.
complete.
Okay, so those defenses are back down.
Unit in production.
Get those corvettes back up, and I'm gonna build another tag
Production. Unit in production.
aggressor. We get this into its own whole fleet situation that we can just leave there.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Ontrum can build
Unit in production.
SDs as well, so let's put these over here, and we can move back out. Now let's just take Hewitt.
Invasion commencing.
Ooh, I might actually, if this is too laggy, I might auto-resolve it, because it's 5 companies of bikes. But we'll see how it is. It might not be as bad as the Empire of the Hand ones. I want to experiment with them a bit,
Choose your
because they're all slightly laggier than they should be.
reinforcements en route.
Let's code them differently.
Inputting
Because I think it might be the collision category for them. Like, bike is its own collision category. Which I'm not sure if what the difference is there with bikes and other stuff. My theory with how they get all laggy is that there's a lot more checks for whether it's colliding with stuff because they expect the bikes to be that much faster than everything. And that's what's throwing it off.
brigade standing by.
Construction complete.
Let's go.
We'll assist you.
Armor ready.
I can't back that up yet, but that'd be one guess for why it might be different.
Yes, sir. Moving ahead.
Capturing the victory point is... It's meant to make the enemies retreat, but that can often mean that everything dies as well. They should get bounced. It doesn't technically kill them directly. Alright, you might want to come at this a slightly different direction. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we're okay here. Maybe we aren't okay here. Okay, we're really not okay here.
Yes, Commander.
Unit destroyed.
Heading out.
That was a ton of bikes.
Right away.
This way. Unit capacity.
I'm gonna have to put these raptors into the A9 just to get them to the other landing zone.
Move out.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Almost there.
Ready, sir.
Hopefully they don't kill my ATAP.
Right away.
I copy.
Copy.
Reporting.
Only fit 2 of you, the rest have to walk.
Moving to that area.
It's better than nothing.
Heading out.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reporting.
Can't fit the full squads in there.
Moving out.
Let's move out.
Uplink active. Heading out.
Yes, sir. Scanning the area. Targeting. Yes, Commander.
Hopefully this is enough to kill the massive bikes as they come in. I think we can kill both structures. No. We have to do it this way.
Attack run. Fall out, troops. Affirmative. T2B initiate bombing run.
One of you get out, and then we go up to the next one.
Order acknowledged.
Enemies in range. Fire support ready.
They had 2 ATAPs here. Those bombs are gonna kill some of the light vehicles as well.
Destroyed.
Moving to destination. Advancing.
Destroyed.
Reporting.
Rip.
I copy. Going there now.
I need to try to get back here.
Ready to roll.
Destroyed.
Not great.
Tracking target.
We have better artillery on this. They have the ATPT, or ATAP, but we have an ATAP and SPMAT.
Let's go.
Alright. In.
Form up. Scanning for enemies.
Try to get you over there. And I don't want to go too far up with the ATAP. Should be able to still give support with these without being too close up.
Reporting in.
We will need to replace some of those units, but we'd already started building some A9s at the one of the northern planets, where we built like 5 advanced factories. But those IDTs are so sad. Victory point. Be good on.
Setting course.
And then that'll be it for Hewitt.
Roger.
This is when I wish I had my sensor ping from the A9. That was a lot.
Control achieved. Beginning construction.
Alright, so we need the IDTs. We need some of these lighter ones back.
Cancelled.
Constructing.
One of everything. Then we've got the 2 A9s over here. So it could have been worse. We were semi-prepared. And Findar...
Constructing unit.
Okay.
At your command.
I do want to take Mandalore. So we'll go to Mandalore.
Be there shortly.
The chart saying for the independents. There are 19 independent planets. They're still at 35%. We don't have our units on a planet right now, so we probably just dropped in percentage a little bit. Yeah. One of our biggest fleets is not on a planet.
Tactical battle imminent.
Build you.
Started.
For a few of the independent ground forces, I might just auto-resolve.
Inbound.
I want to do most of the battle still, but
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. Moving out. Heading
for a
out.
couple
Be there shortly.
ground indies. Alright.
Moving the same grid coordinates, sir.
Jack.
Breaking comm silence.
I don't think they're going to be able to last longer than it'll take for the raid fleet to actually come in.
Incoming.
All ahead. Understood.
Heading out, sir.
That poor Venator. Didn't have a chance. Tried so hard. Hey, Lancers. Stop. Stop living. Okay, never mind. It listened.
Heading out.
Construction complete.
Right, I'm gonna get a bunch of you here. And go in. Let's get you out of here, for one thing. You're a spy, you're not contributing to the battles, and I've been wasting your talents.
Invasion commencing.
Battling, man of your talents. There's a few heroes whose primary skill is like crocheting, but
Choose your
it's been really hard to work those into a command tier or command trait.
I copy. Reinforcements on reporting.
Some of you over for the transports, some of you over for the IDT transporting.
Order acknowledged.
I'm gonna try to get them over there,
Yes, Commander.
not floating out that way.
Watching for the enemy.
Go up there. We want the landing zone. We also want to see if we can get to the victory point with it. If we can get to the victory point with the IDT, get to the landing zone with the other transports,
Scouting area.
then we can drop some stuff here and reinforce the victory point a lot more easily.
Incoming!
Order, sir.
Oh, the mines didn't arm yet.
Ready. On the way.
Will they actually live long enough for this?
Ready for recon.
One of you up there.
Awaiting destination. Scouting
Now
correct.
the rest of you over.
Ready.
Nope, they didn't.
Affirmative, sir. Scout trooper reporting.
But if they can get in, I just want to make sure they don't get rid of our progress.
Others. Moving out. Reinforcements en route.
It looks like they are.
Reinforcements.
I should have done the hero company first for that.
Form up. Orders.
Get on out.
Orders received. Heading out.
Yes. Moving out.
And you need to be in a position to attack that way.
I copy. Reporting.
Too far,
Yes,
but
sir.
that did buy some time.
Yes, sir. Ready. Affirmative.
Roger.
Infantry up over there.
Form up.
Open.
Ready for
AT-AT. Alright, I think we actually have that.
Waiting orders. Advancing.
Ready for recon.
That little mound is a big problem for targeting. Definitely something we'll need to smooth out.
System control achieved.
36.
Building
Well,
under construction.
we want to
Building under construction.
get Mandalore set up for some influence units.
Construction complete.
And Corson.
Star Destroyer
approaching
reporting
new
in.
coordinates now.
Star
That's
Destroyer
step one.
reporting in.
We'll get you. I don't know that this fleet is super well set up to deal with the Secular. But we should outnumber them anyways.
Enemy unit.
Like, we should have enough additional power that it doesn't become a problem.
Choose
Which is
your
not ideal.
Let's move out.
Mr. Barkbone.
Moving to sector.
Lead our Corvette forces.
Let's go. Carrick en route. This way.
Positioning.
Understood.
They're not going to retreat, so... We also have a ton of Lancers.
Make it fast. You can't just start destroyer standing by. Firing. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Star destroyer.
Carrick commander here.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, commander.
Carrier isn't that big of a problem when you have a ton of anti-fighter. Especially when they don't have much else to support it. I was worried for no reason. Let's hit the fighter base. Or you know what? Let's get some of their smaller stuff first.
Reporting.
Barkbow, no! You're going in too close. I know you're a pirate who doesn't afraid of anything, but
Carrick commander here.
you're a little too doesn't afraid of anything right now. Try to kill the thing most likely to be able to hit it.
Reporting.
There we go.
I grow impatient.
He's got friends now.
Warm up.
What are your orders?
Weapons online. Tell where to run. I'll get there. Commander.
Carrick commander here.
Alright. He tried his best, but he wasn't allowed to die today. It was a tense moment. Tense moment for him. He made it through. I'm proud of him. What level is Tog? Is he 4? He's level 4. No. Did I move him to 4 afterwards? Or 2, rather. Yeah, okay, he is tier 2. So our next one is going to be an SSD. I always forget this is organized in that order. Like, weird, they're getting worse as it goes up. But it's fine.
Transmission received.
I'm not sure which SSD hero we're going to get, but we're going to get an
Construction
SSD.
complete.
Heading out.
Can you see ground forces? You can't. You're not that good of a spy.
Let's
Can you see what's on Tartaglia then? At the very least.
Construction complete.
And we want
Constructing unit.
more spies again, I think.
Brigade standing by.
production.
How's the chart right now? 31%, 12 and 26, 28 for the independents. Did they take Felucia? They did.
Star destroyer reporting in.
You're gonna go to Essiong. Got our defenses there.
Construction complete.
Flare, 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 flare.
Let's
Get out of there. Check what's on Corson in the ground. On the ground, in Corson.
Reporting.
Must have been right before I did the change so Mon Mothma doesn't win every election. I unrigged the New Republic elections. Killed the meme.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Yay.
At your command.
Construction complete.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Alright. This looks like it'll be a decent battle. I'm probably going to auto-resolve the Sith Crick ground battle. And I don't know how much of the independent space we're actually going to go for. I want to connect these sides of our empire,
Reinforcements.
but we're
Reinforcements.
probably not taking everything.
Reporting. Right away, sir.
2 in there. Go to the farthest landing zone.
Order acknowledged. You're in this direction.
Or not the farthest, but the closest to their base. The farthest landing zone we're going to be going to.
Yes, Commander. Order
And we want to control this one, but I also want to go over to that.
Reporting.
That's going to be some sensors for us. That can shoot over the river if it needs to. And take some anti-infantry. Alright, land wherever you can.
Awaiting orders.
Get that, and you fly over. The Raptors should be able to handle these soldiers, but we can get some pot shots, and okay, that's going to be harder for you.
Roger that.
Boy. And I guess we're going to want more Raptors. It's both of the siege towers. Alright. We'll go into the base with those. We might lose a few units on the other side, but if we can take out some of the base while they're out fighting the rest of them out.
Roger. I copy.
Okay, we want you to stay alive. That'll be part of our scouting later. I need you to get out of the map or out of the base.
Fall out. Engaging rebel forces. Hostile sighted. Awaiting orders. Attacking. Roger that.
All right, head up on that, and they made it over to the far landing zone there.
Awaiting orders.
But maybe, yeah. So I'm not gonna separate all this.
Form up.
I'm not gonna go and group it out. Opposite of separate. The other one.
Awaiting
Just need to make sure we don't run into anything that's gonna be a problem for our artillery.
Copy. Targeting.
Bombing run
Over there. Fire at will.
Bombing run on that. That'll still give us some vision too.
Right away. Bombing run.
And we can make it down to this next landing zone. You can go all the way up there. 'Cause I don't want you fighting what I assume is the other siege tower. Nope, we must have killed both of them.
Copy.
Okay, there's no reason for you to go into the base anymore.
Form up.
The structures are all going to be dead by the time you get there.
Attacking.
We can move south.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Order acknowledged.
And let's check what's on here. So there's probably something somewhere after the structure's dead.
Destroyed.
Just lose. Must have been their IDT. Nope, it wasn't the IDT. The artillery's still fine. Floating fortress, maybe? No, it's here.
T2B over. Yes,
I
Commander.
have no idea.
Right away. I copy. Let's go.
I'm not able to keep track of my military assets, apparently.
Orders, sir.
Alright, those are all now dead. Is that all you have? Yeah, it is. Cool. But do we unlock an SSD from that? We do not. Claim. Okay, so we'll just, we'll go and take that planet then, Sifkri. What do they have on the ground here?
Tactical battle imminent.
Enemy forces ahead.
Choose your reinforcements.
Cyber.
Let's move out.
Moving to coordinates.
Moving to sector.
Moving into position. Moving out.
Carrick en route.
Setting course.
Understood.
Inputting coordinates.
Fall
We
out.
got the
Let's go.
Uber OP lab in space once again.
Fire at will.
Weapons charged. Open fire.
Form up.
Shutter Quest is asking, will all the factions get a scout field base that gives you jump troopers like the Republic has with all the Republic? No, that's a per faction choice. So the Republic has those jump troopers. The Greater Maldrude has jump troopers as well. But jump troopers aren't a universal thing that every faction's going to get. In point 3, we're going to be doing a bit more with the field bases again. And it's basically extra types of infantry for everyone, but not everyone's going to get the same number or types of extra infantry. So it'll really just depend on what we want to do with each faction, what they're supposed to have overall. Like there's the Guardian Protectors for the PA, for example. Like they have some other higher tier infantry that primarily come through field bases like that. The Hapens have like all their different house field bases, so they'll have different types based off of that. Yeah, it'll really just depend on what we want to emphasize with them. Because like Maldrude is supposed to be a super mobile faction, so they have a lot of really fast units. They have a lot of aerial units, and it made sense for them to give them infantry access through the field bases. That kind of reinforces that.
One for the Empire. Awaiting orders.
Eliminating target.
Attacking. My web of corruption cannot fail.
Lots of frigate reporting. Fire at will.
Alright.
Attack
That is there.
Copy. Attacking target.
Eh,
Fire.
there we go.
Interdictor field engaged.
Are we free to attack?
The poor Tag
Roger that.
is taking so much damage.
Destroy the engines. Direct fire on the engines.
Are we gonna get our next legitimacy unlock off of this though?
Destination.
Let's see.
Invasion commencing.
Unit destroyed.
No.
Planetary control achieved.
Very sad. Alright, I'm going to save there. So that's going to do it for this episode. I actually do want to stay and record one more. So for those of you on Twitch, stick around. For those of you on YouTube, hope you are enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.